to bewitching bed.
We need that parcel there now!
Edward, catch!
It's going the wrong way!
Go, go, go! You've got to complete the mission!
Final call for passenger Skinner. Final call for passenger Skinner.
Mom!
Just in time. I knew you guys were good in a tight situation.
Well, a girl can't go to a conference at a beach resort without her bikini.
See you in a week. Wellington will be there if you need anything.
Wellington! Wellington!
Neville!
Any luck?
No sign of Wellington anywhere. It's not like him.
Last time I saw him, he was chewing an itch on his butt.
You're not talking about Wellington, are you?
No, Neville. Haven't seen him since dinner last night.
Oh dear, maybe he's sick.
Oh no, he hates it when they have to stick a thermometer up his...
We're talking about our butler Wellington, Edward.
I bet he doesn't like it either.
His bed hasn't been slept in.
Maybe I can get a sense about where he is from his clothes. Wellington's collection of disguises is gone. Have a lovely flight, Mrs. Wellings.
Thank you, dear.
Wellington must be travelling light. You wouldn't leave your collection of false legs behind if you didn't have to.
Well, wherever he's gone, he's left his beach towel.
A vision?
Yes, crossed palm trees. Somewhere tropical.
Like these?
It says Bomba Bomba Island.
So that's where he's gone?
Most likely, it was a clear vision.
I think I might bring this along. Just in case we need a hand.
No more clues under here. Just a stupid, smelly mongoose called Neville.
Oh, Neville! You must have been accidentally locked in here.
Look, that's Wellington's diary.
There's a picture of a crystal on tomorrow's date.
Anyone else feel uncomfortable about looking at Wellington's personal diary without his permission?
I'm cool.
No discomfort here. Ugh, okay, I'll just shut the whole thing down with this.
Dude, not the universal remote again.
How many times does it have to not work before you realise it doesn't work?
Don't worry. I bought a brand new one this time and made my own quality modifications. Observe! First I program it, and then kazam! Oops.
Obsidian Stone!
I know we haven't seen eye to eye before, Wellington. But if you bring me the ice crystal, I will share all my power it dwells with you.
Wellington wouldn't. Would he?
Well, it would explain his sudden disappearance.
Come on, guys. We're talking about our trusted Wellington here. I'm sure the ice crystal is still in its cabinet. But I have been known to be wrong, occasionally.
I can't believe Wellington would betray Grandpa's legacy like this. Maybe Stone blackmailed him, or...
Well, either way, we need to get to Bomba Bomba. It must be where he plans to give the ice crystal to Stone.
Do you think we can talk Wellington around, Charles?
I don't know, but we have to try.
But the only way to get to Bomba Bomba is to fly there.
None of us can fly the chopper. Without Wellington, we're stuck.
I've definitely fixed the remote this time. I'll use it to program the autopilot, and the chopper will fly us to Bomba Bomba by itself. Who's got a better idea?
Airport bus runs every hour.
The ice crystal's supposed to have the power of regeneration for the mythic Yeti of the Himalayas.
Cool! The abdominal snowman!
That's abominable.
That's what I said. Abdominable.
Grandpa's journal says the Yeti is supposed to be the last of his kind. Every 27 years he reaches the end of his life and must seek out the ice crystal. The crystal's mystical energy renews the Yeti and allows him to go on living for another 27 years. Interesting.
What's interesting?
This journal entry was made almost exactly 27 years ago.
The flight to Bomba Womba will be boarding in 10 minutes.
You can see why Stone would want the crystal.
Yeah, that is some seriously cool bling.
Maybe, but Stone could also use its power of regeneration to get an extra 27 years of life for himself.
Yeah, that too.
Hey, guess what? Grandpa didn't believe any of it.
What? What they said.
He says the cave where I found the ice crystal. Oh, great. He includes the coordinates in the full degrees, minutes, and seconds format. Anyway, the cave where I found the ice crystal seemed too conveniently close to the village and the guide's home. He was too eager to show it to me, and I was even able to buy the so-called precious artifact for a very small amount of money. The locals are usually such honest people, but I could only conclude the guide was a con man, and the crystal is a fake.
Stone and Wellington can't know it's a fake, or they wouldn't be going to all this trouble.
Or Stone really is into bling.
And to make the myth a complete fake, there is no scientific evidence that there even is such a creature as the Yeti.
There are the crossed trees. But I had no idea Bomba Bomba was such a big island.
Yeah, how are we going to find Wellington in all that jungle? He's way too clever to leave us any sort of trail to follow.
If Wellington is going to meet Stone, we can get Stone to tell us where the meeting place is.
What? You just send Stone an email and he tells us where he is?
Exactly.
What's this? Nobody ever emails me. Probably some spammer trying to trick me into something. Computer, read email.
Dearest Mr. Stone, I am a trillionaire from Nigeria. I want to give you money to take over the world. Please let me know if you are interested by return email. End of message. Have an evil day.
Oh, this sounds promising. Computer, compose return email.
According to my internet trace, Stone sent this email from the Himalayas.
The Himalayas?
The same area where Grandpa discovered the crystal.
Somehow Wellington was able to throw my vision off. Impressive. Nobody's ever been able to do that before.
Wellington's awesome, but it's a pity he's not on our side anymore.
Why is Wellington going all that way to give the crystal to Stone? Maybe they don't know it's a fake.
There's one way to find out. Henry, we're going!
Dudes, I was just getting comfortable. So uncomfortable.
Thanks for the ride, buddy.
Finally found someone who understands you, eh, Edward?
Huh, at least I know I can trust him. Whoa!
Lucky that was soft, clean snow.
Oh.
On the surface.
Those pesky Skinners, here to ruin my plans again. Or show me where that cave is.
Grandpa was right. The cave is very close to the village.
How do we know Wellington's going to meet Stone in the cave?
We don't, but we've got nothing else to go on.
Phew, it stinks in here. Unless that's Edward.
Hey, not this time.
Whatever you do, don't panic. Animals smell panic.
Right, because there's nothing to panic about. There's only a killer creature blocking our only way to safety.
And how's it gonna smell anything except his own armpits?
Easy now. We mean you no harm.
I thought you had a special way with animals, Tara.
My special way only works on real animals. This guy is a myth, at least according to Grandpa.
He certainly smells like a myth. A really old, dead one.
Young cut, your bunt.
Wellington?
Stay perfectly still. Young cutter, oodle-watting.
I'll bet that's Yeti for you're as ripe as a dead fish.
He's returning the crystal.
Simdoa. Imka.
How's Wellington going to sell the crystal to Stone now?
Edward, I think we've been wrong about what Wellington's been up to.
No! It's crushing him!
Don't hurt him!
What they said.
It's all right. He's showing his gratitude. I just saved his life.
But you can't breathe!
I'm just avoiding the smell.
Are you sure it's safe to leave the crystal in the cave? Stone's here somewhere.
Stone's here? In the Himalayas? There's no way he could have followed me.
We're standing right in front of the cave. Even if Stone knew where it was, how's he going to get past us? The crystal is safe inside.
And we had to get out of there. I couldn't breathe in that place. Are you sure there's not a word in Yeti for clean?
Unfortunately not, Master Henry.
You put both feet on the plank, then push off. Of course, it's much easier with a proper snowboard. Hey, look, guys! I'm an indomitable snowman too! Woohoo! Don't anyone rush to help me. I'm okay.
So you came here to give the ice crystal back to the Yeti.
Of course. Why else would I come all the way to the Himalayas? To sell the crystal to Obsidian Stone? Oh, I see.
Look! Even after you gave the crystal back, the Yeti's still not sure whether to trust us.
Have a go. It won't bite you.
The Yeti has had hundreds of years of humans trying to hunt him down. Then he finds the crystal is gone. It might take him a little while to trust us.
Looks like he's beginning to.
Now, don't worry if it takes you a while to get it right. It took me a couple of seasons. Yep, not bad for a first go.
How did you know the crystal and the Yeti were real? Grandpa...
Your grandfather didn't? Well, he found out. It was only a few years ago. He was studying an ancient Tibetan scroll when he discovered the truth. That the crystal rejuvenates the Yeti at an exact time every 27 years. Your grandfather realized he'd made a terrible mistake. By taking the crystal, he'd cause the extinction of the Yeti unless he could return it before the 27th year came around again. And when your grandfather knew he wouldn't make it back, he asked me to return the crystal for him.
But why didn't you tell us? We would have helped you.
You look up to your grandfather's memory. He was a great man. I thought it better that you saw him as, well, flawless.
But we all make mistakes.
Yeah, big ones. We thought you were selling the crystal to Obsidian Stone.
Sorry, Wellington.
What they said.
As you say, we all make mistakes.
Is that why you made it so hard for us to follow you? To protect Grandpa's memory?
That, and I was trying to make sure that Stone didn't follow me here. But he's cleverer than I thought. We mustn't let Stone near the crystal, or the Yeti.
Why would Stone care about the Yeti? It's the crystal that'll give him the extra 27 years of life, isn't it?
If Stone knows enough to be here, he knows he must touch the Yeti when the crystal is activated to absorb the rejuvenating energy.
When's that, Wellington?
The crystal will activate at midday. Today.
Not the remote!
No!
What they said.
Chill. The universal remote might not be good for much else, but it's a very accurate timekeeper. Midday is in 15 minutes.
Time to do some evil.
What's that noise?
Sorry. Must be my stomach. I haven't eaten since Bomba Bomba.
Wow, you must be really starving.
Thanks, buddy. Gotta get the others out.
From my calculations, there isn't much air in this snow pocket.
Well, I'm not waiting till it runs out. Hi-ya! Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
They've got to be around here somewhere. Yeah. Found them.
Look! The Yeti has used the last of his strength to save us. We must help him back to the crystal.
It's only a few minutes before the crystal activates. Come on!
Where's the crystal?
We left it right here.
Maybe Stone took it. After the avalanche.
It's nearly midday.
But without the crystal and the Yeti, Stone can't be rejuvenated.
Unless this is a trap.
How perceptive of you, my dear.
So that avalanche was your doing.
It gave me the chance to get the crystal and set all this up.
Set what up?
That remote is model 214, the model after the one I adapted.
No time to be a geek, Charles. Well, his sure works better than yours.
If you take the crystal's power, the Yeti will die.
Yeah, I know. Read all about it in an ancient scroll. He dies, and I get an extra 27 years of life. The time is approaching. By the way, I've planted detonators to seal you in the cave. Once this is over, the air can't last forever.
Well, I've got a universal remote too, Stone. Possibly not as good as yours, but I'm not afraid to use it. Or it could just set off the detonators and trap us all here forever. The remote also says 5 seconds to midday.
Too late.
What have we got to lose?
Good one, Charles. We never doubted your universal remote for a second.
So what if the explosion ruined my plans? I've still got plenty of years of evil ahead of me without rejuvenation and trillions of Nigerian money to do it with.
I'm pretty sure his helicopter is parked that way.
Huh? What did he say?
He said, thanks to us, the Yeti lives on.
No worries,
Our
dude.
pleasure.
No probs.
What they said.
And he said, while he has learnt to trust us, bad people like Stone mean it will be a long time before he will come near humans again. And he also said he will find another cave to hide the crystal.
He said all that with just 3 Yeti words?
You think Yeti is complex? You should try Bigfoot.
ongakawa. Ting tang simbundu. Ik bunda bunda. Il songtangi wangi. Il much puddle. Fang dangle nu. Tid olympi ding samoxle.
He said goodbye.
Passengers arriving from Tibet can collect their luggage at carousel number 5.
Wellington?
Yes, Master Charles?
We want to say sorry again for doubting you. And, well, as a thank you for everything that you do for us, we'd like to send you on a nice holiday. You get to choose where.
That is very kind of you. As it happens, there is a nice tropical island where I've been thinking of going for some time. Bomba, Bomba.
That's it! That's how you tricked me into having a false vision about that island. You did plan to go there, but on holiday.
I thought you must have forgotten I was coming back today.
Never.
Of course not, Mom.
I had.
I trust this lot hasn't given you too much trouble, Wellington.
No more than usual, Mom.
But we did go to the Himalayas.
And met a Yeti.
And got buried under an avalanche.
Ah, just part of being a Skinner.
And I got my universal remote to work.
Wow, that's amazing!